Good morning and welcome to Uncle Jack's Outdoors. Today we are jeeping in the Monongahela National Forest in West Virginia. We're in my 97 Jeep Wrangler and we're on our way to a place called Top of the Allegheny. In the background, very difficult to see, but in the background right there is the Green Bank Observatory. Come along as we enjoy a day jeeping in the mountains of West Virginia. Well, we're traveling on County Road 5 on our way to Camp Allegheny. I am in two-wheel drive, but running first gear because of these rocks. My tire pressure is about 15 psi. May want to take it down just a little. This is a great little back road. Well, boys and girls, we made it to Camp Allegheny. Here is the Camp Allegheny parking lot, which is on Google Maps. This was part of the Civil War battleground, 1861. Really beautiful up here. And the roads are surprisingly bad, which is great. Well, typical me, changing the plan 5 minutes after I made it. Came to a fork in the road. This looked like the rougher route, so here we go. Wouldn't surprise me come upon a closed gate. Well, not surprisingly, the plan changed. So, I wanted to go to Lake Buffalo, but we're going to have to save that for another day. It's 11 o'clock already, and I think heading back toward camp is going to be the right way to go here. So, what we're looking at is Upper Back Creek Road. And I'm glad that it's starting off gravel because I think this road is about 20 miles unbroken. Let's have a go, shall we? Generally, these long stretches of gravel tend to follow a ridge line. However, this particular road follows Upper Back Creek and goes through the valley. There's some homesteads on each side occasionally. The road is also in better condition because it just doesn't have the rocks that the higher elevation roads tend to have. Well, the rut is on in West Virginia. There's another buck. He's just cruising through the field line. That's the third one I've seen since this morning. Black bear's running great. We got a beautiful day in the mountains of West Virginia. Just cruising Upper Back Creek Road. Well, this road's a little nice for my taste. We're cruising third gear. But the leaves are off the trees and it's easy to spot wildlife. Just a beautiful part of the country here. Allegheny Mountains. You know, they're an older mountain. You have to kind of look hard to find the beauty. It's not like the Rockies where you can just point up into the mountains and... Oh no, pavement! Boo! Alright, we'll check back in. Alright, decided to check out a side trail here. It's on the map. It was unmarked when I pulled in, but it looks heavily traveled, so we'll see. According to the map, it's a 5-mile dead end. Interesting. Well, there's a National Forest gate and it's open. So here we go. Well, here we are at the top of the world being forced to turn around. I did find what looked like a connector road. However, it's sort of just bushwhacked about a 1/4 mile, and it did connect to a forest road. However, it was 20 miles to the next pavement, and I just wasn't sure if I was going to encounter a closed gate. So we've decided to turn back. I am actually in 4-wheel drive right now because there's quite a bit of mud under the leaves. Well, that was a little bit of a tough decision. We are turning around after about 8 miles. I'm pretty sure that this is a through connector, but it does get tricky. If you look on the map, we came up here and we actually made it through this gate, but then this part of the trail didn't exist. We went kind of off-road and reconnected, and it was obvious that people had been kind of going where they shouldn't be. I think the smart thing to do is to come back at it and try to come up from the other way. I've got 2 different options to get up, and I know if I can get back to that same point without going through private property or crossing any gates, then we can call this a through trail. But with half a day left and half a tank of gas, I'm not willing to just push on. We're headed back to the pavement. I don't know if you guys can hear the power lines. It sounds like Rice Krispie treats. We are overlooking the upper reservoir, which is used for power generation in Virginia via these high transmission lines. Man, would it be fun to have the key to that gate? Alright, we're back to pounding pavement. We'll stop by the lower reservoir and check out the recreation area. It's kind of scary. You can hear the power lines sizzling or doing what they do. Well, we're at the Bath County Pump Storage recreational area, and I've brought my kayak here a few times. They've got a beach, fishing, camping, wonderful views. But it's getting late in the day, guys. We're going to start heading back to camp. Alright, to conclude the video, I just wanted to show you guys how I find and navigate these West Virginia back roads. First thing you'll need is you'll need to pick up a map from your National Forest Ranger station. For me, the Monongahela National Forest map, north and south. Then I use these pins right here. I'll mark it green if a passenger vehicle, red, orange or red if you need a truck, and black if it's a 4x4 only, high clearance. There's a lot going on here. But for example, yesterday we traveled up this gravel road here to the top of Allegheny, and then we were also exploring right here in Buckman Creek. Right there's where I had to turn around. So I just wanted to share that these maps are very useful. They help keep you on public legal roads. And like I said, if you use a set of magic markers, you can highlight each forest road for the difficulty level. Thanks for watching Uncle Jack's Outdoors.